Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. This is Sapphire Needles. Today we'll be learning how to make a waistband. So if this is something you like
to learn,
please stay tuned to the end. If you've not subscribed, please do so, and don't forget to like this video. Thank you.
Let's get right into the tutorial.
So first thing first, I would fold the fabric and then I would cut out the amount of fabric I need for the band. For this one, I'm using 30 inches for the length, and I'll be cutting out 3.5 inches. And there's a reason, because I'll be using that 3.5 inches on the whole length, but we'll understand as we go on. So the fabric is on fold. I'm just making sure I fold it well so I don't cut into the other parts of the fabric. So now I'll just measure the length and width of what I need. Here I'm marking 30 inches, and for the width, as I said earlier, I'll be using 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inches for the width of the band. So I'll just mark it all through the length so that I would get a straight line. So I'm done measuring it, and I'll just cut it out. I'll just cut out the band. The whole length I'm cutting out is 30 inches and the width is 3.5. It's on fold, so at the end of the day when I open it up it's 7, but I'm going to be working with it on fold like this, so understand what I'm doing better. So here is the band. I've cut it out. I would keep the other fabric aside and we'll work with this. So I'm going to put this band on fold just like this. So now it's like 4. So here it is. Okay, so this is my center front. I'm just indicating it here. So now the band is 28 inches, so that's 13.5. So I'm just going to mark it here, 13.5 right here. The other part is my zipper allowance, so 13.5 right here. So my zipper allowance now is 1.5 inches, 28.5. Okay, I'm doing 28 inches, 1.5 inches, yeah. So now on the upper part I'm going to mark ½ inch. On this part I'm going to mark ½ inch down on that zipper allowance line. I'll mark ½ inch down, and then on the lower part I'll mark ½ inch upwards. So I'll just mark ½ inch all around so that the line will be straight. Then I would roll a line across, so it's just like my start line. So this is ½ inch, and then I'm rolling ½ inch here as well, ½ inch, just rolling a straight line. So now the band is divided into 3 parts. Now that part, the waistband minus the zipper allowance, just the waistband, I'm going to divide it into 2, and then I'll mark the midpoints. I'm just folding the tape to figure it out. So right there I'll mark the midpoints up. It's the same thing as the lower part, so I'll just mark it, and then I would roll a straight line across like so. Next thing I'll be doing is that I'll connect that point to the midpoint, not the center front but the side, the back where the zipper allowance is. I'm going to connect it to the center where I just rolled a vertical line now. So here it is. So I'll be doing, remember I went up on that line by 0.5 inches from the lower parts. So I'll be connecting that point to the part where I divided the band. So I went up by 0.5 inches. Now I'm taking it downwards like so. So I'm just connecting it to the midpoints. Yeah, that's all. So we are done with the skirts. Now let's move to the zipper allowance. The zipper allowance is 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in by 0.5 inches, half an inch, and then I'll take it back in the skirt after the zipper allowance, half an inch, just so sometimes the band kind of sticks out. I don't know if I should call it a bulge. So I'm connecting it now to that half inch. So that part that is sticking out, that 0.5 inch, I won't be needing that anymore, this part. So now my band is, the zipper allowance is kind of curved. So I'm going to be cutting out this extra parts here sticking out, just 0.5 on the upper part. So you can see I did not touch the lower parts because that's the part that's going to be sitting on the skirts. But this upper part sometimes it kind of sticks out or bulges. I hope you understand me. Now I'm cutting it out, the 0.5 from the midpoints. I'm just cutting it out now, and I'll also do the same to the upper parts, like so. Please, if this is the first time here on this channel, do well to subscribe, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Now go ahead to shaping the zipper allowance area. I've just cut out that part, that's 0.5, and then I'll extend it to the original waist band measurement. Now we're done. This is what the band looks like. You can see this curve right here. The band shouldn't be straight. Our bodies are not like straight like that, so it's curved. So I'm just going to mark the upper parts, an arrow, just to indicate the parts that should face up and parts that should face down. So it should sit, so it's going to sit right on the skirt. Yeah, so that's it. We've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. Please do well to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Touch that bell so you would always get a notification anytime I post a video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Bye.